Hello, welcome to my video, and I'm doing a Angel Dust and Vaggie redesign. Why Angel Dust and Vaggie? I feel like the kind of random characters to do. I had ideas for them. That is literally it. Yippee! Now, on to giving my opinions on the outfits. I don't really have any issues with Angel Dust's Season 1 design, but I do have issues with his Season 2 design. I feel like it is more in character, but honestly, I dislike the bow tie. It doesn't really fit, and I dislike the pants with that outfit. There's nothing wrong with it, technically. It's just a personal opinion, guys. Personal opinion. And now, this is the actual Angel Dust redesign, instead of me just yapping about what I don't like. I will yap about what I dislike here also. The line art is too thin. And I don't really like the posing that much. It does end up changing later on, don't worry. And I'm just drawing in his nails. He would have long nails. He so would, honestly. So I drew them. And that one's bright red, so I can keep track of where it is on the body. And now onto his ugly eyes. Look at that. He looks cursed. Not in a good way. Get it away. And just me trying to fix the line art, even though there's no saving it. There's no saving this. Get rid of it. Get rid of it! But also, yes, I got rid of it. Yay! So I just thickened up the outline. It just, if you couldn't tell, I didn't like it. I thought it was ugly. And now I'm just fixing the body. I gave him an aggressively hourglass shape, if you can't tell, because I feel like it fits him. And I'm also making him more spider-esque, because Angel Dust is a spider, because he was in the mafia. It's a web crime. No, crime. I'm giving up on speaking. Anyways, ignoring that blunder, because I don't want to redo this. I'm just trying to fix the pose because I said I hated it, and the arm did look too small originally, and I did just copy that off of Google. Well, traced it because I'm not that good at drawing hands, like every sane artist out there. It looks out of place, but I do end up fixing it later, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just entirely redoing those arms. They look bad. These arms feel mildly awkward. I forgot if I keep them like this or not, but the rest of the design's fine, so I don't care. But now onto his face. He's, again, based off a spider, specifically jumping spider. Hence why I gave him two extra more noticeable eyes, because if you look at a jumping spider, that's more of their face shape. Same with the things at his side. I don't know what they're called. I hate spiders. I hated looking at the jumping spider for this. It is not cute. I don't care what people tell me or what I've heard. Jumping spiders are not cute. Honestly, regular spiders are cuter than that thing. I'm sorry. Now the background was white. Now he's white. Just coloring the base. And that's supposed to kind of represent how he dies, because he dies of an OD. And it's pink for a reason. I'll get into that later. I added those because of the jumping spider. They have striped lines, but I didn't want him to look emo, but now the eyes are red.
Scourge, are you high?
Am I what?
High.
Hi.
Of that. But I also made, because, your eyes will turn red. And also, there's that pink line thing leading down from his mouth because of how he died. And also color palette-wise, I go off of what sins they've committed. All you see is red for now. But you might be like, but pink is not red. It's because pink is technically red, but, his fur is bleached pink, because, let's be real, do you associate pink or blue with lust? Guess what the color of lust is? It's blue! It's blue! It annoys me so much. But I made it pink, and now you should see the other color sometime soonish, because I'm drawing the bodysuit. Hint, he ends up looking like the lesbian flag on accident. It is kind of funny, though. See? Orange. Because orange is the sin of gluttony and on how he dies. Oh, wait, it changed to pink. They're still orange. But how he died from an OD, which I feel like is kind of semi-gluttonous. So, he's pink and orange. He's a lesbian now. I don't make the rules. He's just a lesbian now. But basically, I wanted to make his outfit have a bunch of hearts and a lot more modern, because I don't think he'd care at all about, like, looking modern or staying in this time. And I made him look more horrorish, because he's angel dust. Oh yeah, also, we find out that he kills his father, in season 2. That's a spoiler, sorry if you haven't seen season 2. So I thought it'd good to give him blood on his hands, like the saying, because he's killed. But also, I don't think he killed I do feel like they're gonna go down the route he killed his father, because his father tried to kill him. But I don't really like that, because I feel like, yeah, that's fine. You killed your father, because he almost killed you. I feel like they should go along the lines of, like, his father is abusive. This is a general thing, I forgot the name of it, but his father was abusive, but he didn't kill his father while he was being, he could have been his father, or his father was yelling at him, because, yeah. So it's not direct abuse, but it did happen. If it happened while he was being abused, it would have been fine. I just think it's an interesting concept that this kind of a reason. His father sucks, but it's not directly showed. The drawing is almost done. I got on that side chant. I put that necklace on because it's like a dog collar and Valentino. I think, and I totally know English. I'm amazing, chat. I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. I originally tried to put those on, but I ended up learning they don't really work, so I just got rid of it. Because I hide my, like, signature, like, all around the drawings, and that was just annoying when I wanted to, like, put it somewhere. So I just got rid of it. But this is basically the final drawing. There's still time going. Oh yeah, I gave him a friendship bracelet that Charlie gave him and a watch so he can watch the time because he doesn't want to do his job. I also added blood because, again, he killed his father. We love him for that. Maybe not. I don't know. But I really like the design. I tried to draw a mini one. I gave up. Like, right away I gave up. I did not want to do that. But that's the end. That's the full end of the design. Now on to Baggy! That said bleeding dove. That's a bleeding dove in the corner. I end up, like, drastically changing the drawing, and when I mean drastic, you'll see. I fully completed this, and then gave up. I mean, not gave up, I redid it, because I hated it. But, I decided to base her off of a bleeding hot dove, because she's from heaven. She was originally based off of a moth, but that doesn't really work anymore, because she's an angel. She's not a sinner, like how she originally was. But I still like the idea of giving her an animal. The animal is more loosely based off of, she's not directly based off of. But if a sinner were to be like, oh, what are you based off of? She could say a bleeding hot dove. And this is just, I gave her a sword, because I wanted to make her a specific type of angel. I forgot the name. And I don't care to look it up because I'm already recording this voiceover. I'll put in a picture. But honestly, I just hate everything about this. It's so ugly. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so glad I redid it. But I wanted to give her fiery eyes because I think it'd be an interesting concept. And I wanted to make her that both of these details I kept. I wanted her ears to be wings. I almost forgot about that, but I put it back in because I like the concept. And I put her hair in a ponytail, and because why not? And there's the icing for a reason. I'm not going to fully explain it because I need some things to say when the design changes, but this is the color palette. I changed the color palette. She turns white. I'm sorry. And also, her eyes aren't yellow anymore. I changed them to a different color. And I feel Hazbin does have an issue with a bunch of red, but I don't think it's that big of an issue if it's a uniform. Like, I put, and it's just like the clothing on her actual color palette. If she were to change her outfit, there's no red. It's, well, here, gray's in a yellow gold color. But since she works at the hotel, I thought might as well put on some red. It's literally the color. But I added a sword holster. That thing. I have a picture of it up. I added that because she has a sword. I like swords. And I also hate drawing shoes. Those look so bad, but I feel like when I draw shoes, they always kind of look bad. And I added some black to it. It's gone. I don't know if it's going to come back right now. I forgot. Now I'm just drawing in her lips and blushing her face / elbow. No shading. No her sword. That sword gets changed. Now there's a random blue line that's annoying me. Yeah, her hair doesn't get changed. No, it's gone. Her hair does not get changed to black streaks because she's loosely based off of it. Now, this would be the end if I didn't decide to fully redo this drawing. Also, that black and white was to check the color values. I do that sometimes to make sure the drawing's color values are different enough. And now, just highlighting the hair. All of this is useless. I gave her this big shoulders because she's bossy. But now onto the new one, better drawing and jump scare. Aggressive out style changed. I did this yesterday. I did the angel dust design like a month ago, and I decided that instead of using lines, I'm just gonna use the lasso tool / what the special tool. I forgot what it's called. But I changed her eyes to green instead of yellow because I want to change how she, fell in quotation marks because I don't think it's fully appropriate because I don't think there should be children in hell. This might be a strong opinion, but I don't think children should be there. So I don't know what to change it to specifically. This is just a redesign. But, the 7 heavenly virtues, which are the opposite of the 7 deadly sins. And since she actively... I still feel like she saved someone from dying. I wanted to make her eyes green because the color that represents kindness, which is one of the 7 deadly verses. 7 heavenly whatevers. It's green. And now I'll actually get into that. She still got stabbed in the eye. Her hair got stained red because Lou is higher than her. And she also got stabbed in the chest. And I feel like Charlie would have powers to control the environment. So she's to cover up the wound, she put some of the environment in her, which sounds dirty. But, she's alive. It's fine, guys. It's fine. And I also just wanted her to look like the bird she's based off of. But I decided to aggressively change her outfit. I kind of like how she's more feminine, even though she is a lot more aggressive than Charlie, and vice versa with Charlie. I wanted to keep that. I did it in the last redesign because, she's a fighter. In my previous design because, she's a fighter. She can fight in a skirt. Just give her tights. I put tights on. But at the corner, you can tell what I based the outfit off of. I don't know what the shirt is called, but she's in charge of the hotel. And I looked up what her job was. Those outfits showed up. So I just ran with it. I also wanted to give it no sleeves because I feel it could be good for fighting. I don't know if that's actually true, but I like it. So who cares? That hand is ugly as hell. I have issues drawing hands. I didn't trace this hand this time. when I actually deal with it. I'm dealing with it now. I'm editing it. But also, I gave her a little gold bow instead of a red one, and shoes that are red and gold too, because of the sandwich method. I thought it fit. I feel like it brings the color palette pretty nicely. But yeah, she's wearing tights and gloves, so now she can commit a murder. But I added the bow because I thought it'd be cute, and obviously she has a bow in a design. It's pretty iconic. It's a lot smaller because I'm not that good at drawing bows. And now instead of that placeholder, I'm actually drawing the sword. I kind of hate the sword, but also I can't draw weapons. I think it looks better like that, but this is about the end of the drawing. I added symbols that I feel like represent her and then got rid of stuff. But I gave her a change to... Oh, wait, she's not white. She's gray. Her hair's just white. But I almost forgot her ears. I re-added them. I put in her name. I put in my signature. I put it in again. I put them in a lot again. You guys should try and find it. But this is the end of the outfit, and this is the end of my video. Bye! I just realized I forgot to talk about what I dislike about Vaggie's design. I dislike how the ribbon is a different color. It's like a slightly like reddish, pinkish white color instead of it being like fully white like the rest of the design. And also, comment down below the characters I should do next. I want to do the main cast first, and then I'll move on to the regular, the other people. So I'm not going to accept Vox. This is actually the end. Goodbye!